Good morning, guys. Welcome to our daily market insights for our favorite stocks in the Philippine stock market. And today we're going to review how the market performed on the 28th of November. And I'll go ahead and check out my stocks that are in my watch list. Okay, East West. Let's try to plot this one here. Okay, this is how I'd like to plot this for east-west. I'd like to draw a triangle that will act as our support and resistance at the moment, okay? So this is what we need to watch out for. So if the price tomorrow starts above the yellow line above, then that would mean we have a successful bounce. But if the price happens to start below the lower yellow line, that means we will have a some more downward movement. Okay, so go ahead and plot the same and see there's a big chance that it might start within the triangle, but of course you have to observe which movement um, is really more dominant tomorrow. Is it going to go up or down? Okay, so that's our uh, indicator. ATN. ATN is currently, okay, so this is where I'd like us to build our support over here, right? So in case the market gives us a chance at this level, at the 0.90 level, because there's a big chance that, let's say this one, it went sideways and then you had some breakdown in the price, and then most likely you will have sideways movement again before it bounces upwards. But overall, your RSI here is already giving us some advanced signals that we are bound to bounce. Okay, so while this stock price is really just consolidating within the area, your RSI is already giving us that nice move. Okay, as for MRC, we're not yet safe, as you had a temporary or a short-term resistance at this level over here. So let's see if the price starts above 0.23 tomorrow, and then most of the action happens above this line over here, something like that. Then you now have a brand new wave, more on the bullish side. Okay, but if not, if most of the action happens down here, then we're not yet safe. We might experience some more downward movements, but hopefully not, because this is already super, super low. It even broke that all-time low over here. Is it all-time low? Yeah, there's still this 0.15 area. Hopefully it doesn't reach that level anymore. But for ISM, on the other hand, gives us, this stock has given us a good story for today. This is a bounce. Very clear signal over here that we have just faced an area of bounce. This is a support that it tried to create a stabilization at the support level, and then just today we had a slight gap up, and then we ended slightly higher than the previous three candlesticks over here. So I'm expecting that we will have some more bullish movements in the coming days. And look at that, net foreign buying is already happening for this stock. JFC, people just took profit today, so I would have to say around 190 level, 188. That's an area, remember, so it doesn't have to be super exact, but 188, 190, this is already a good discounted price for JFC. Okay, if you want to get in. SMPH, this is the resistance that we've plotted here. So let me just try to create a like that, something like a triangle here. If most of the, let's say if it starts above this line that we created the other day, then you now have a brand new wave. It has to be a little higher because this area over here is a resistance, and this one too. And then here as well, this red line here, when the price reached that level, there was some price rejection that happened. So if you want to get in, use this lower line as your support. Okay, so let's now continue to the highly traded stocks today. Okay, blue chip companies normally are the highly traded stocks. BPI. BPI, we're not yet safe because while it's true that it bounced, it was not sustained. Those people who bought took profit. There's a dividend play, just take note of that. So I'm not sure if the downward movement will persist, but at the moment I'm plotting a support at that level, 86.99, because this one too is an area of support. SM is sitting at the MA20 line, so let us see if you are going to you have a good bounce tomorrow or downward movement will continue. So the risk here is we should not see the price starting below the MA20 line. Otherwise, it's the sign of weakness that we're trying to avoid. But definitely just watch out the market. Watch out for the next possible movement of this stock. DMC. DMC, red candlestick, but a little higher. So I still would have to say that movements for this stock could be very, very minimal, like 1%, 0.75%. So those are the kinds of movements normally in a Philippine market. But if the price retraces and gives you a chance at the 6.55 level, then maybe you can do a test buy because that's an area of possible bounce that we have recognized here. Because it might go down and then have something like this. Okay, AGI. I would have to say let's still be extra careful because when it reaches the MA20 line, it acted as a resistance. So we're not yet sure. Maybe we'll have some more downward movements here. The next possible support that I see would be over here. Okay. Hold on, let me just get a charger. Next one is JFC. Did I talk about JFC? I already did. 189.62. ICT, you're still doing some sideways movement. So 120, 121 would be a realistic support for this stock. Okay. The next stock is BDO. For BDO, we've experienced some price rejection at the MA20 line. So we might experience some more downward movements here before a possible bounce. Try to check the 150.13 area. Let me just charge my laptop. Okay, so that's the possible area of bounce. And see what the price action is when we reach that level. Okay, so in the meantime, observe the market. All right, so guys, this is part one. I am going to record again for our part two. Just hang in there and please watch the next video. Okay.